My wife's name is Michelle. We met in November through some friends, and I literally proposed in December. We were literally best friends. She was my best friend in the whole world. Bought the house, the dogs, the car, we had, you know, the whole American dream thing going, and all of a sudden out of nowhere I came home from work and she was laying in bed, she couldn't breathe. She was crying, she didn't want to go to the hospital. She was in a lot of pain, she had pillows under her, it was midnight, I just got home from work. We thought she had appendicitis. Well, they went in, there was no appendicitis, there was nothing. Well, they told us that we needed to go see a specialist. They found some lesions on her liver. We took the kids to school and we went and had breakfast together, and we were sitting talking, and it was really kind of nonchalant. We really didn't think that anything was, you know, all that serious. And we went into the doctor's office and he basically said that she had cancer and it was terminal and there was nothing we were going to be able to do.
We're outside sitting, enjoying the temperature, which is probably 73 today. Feeling good.
And she
Hoping
got
to come
laid.
home soon. Oh, look.
Got laid today.
Got laid today. I love you and I miss you and I can't wait to see you.
Okay.
Come home quick. I'll be home quick.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Our social worker came in and started putting all this stuff into place. Michelle decided that she wanted to come home. She wanted to come home to go home. We went through the holidays. She was diagnosed in November and she passed of colon cancer in March, on March 6th.
I have to say that one of the most disturbing components of being a hospice social worker is the few resources that I've actually been able to connect people to. When I've tried to look out into the community, there are so many restrictions and so many, basically people are at poverty level before they ever qualify for assistance or help. There hasn't been a lot out there. So when I found out about Beloved, it was like there was a relief and a light bulb that just went off to say, really? It's going to be this, this simple, this streamlined, where I can give a application that's very short, very sweet and to the point to people who are very overwhelmed, who are very exhausted, who can't even really sometimes think straight, and I can hand them this very simple application and say, yes, these are the criteria, this is how they might be able to help you depending on what resources they have at any particular given time. And that's what Beloved has been able to do for my families that qualify.
Beloved Foundation is a nonprofit organization that provides grants for families who are caring for loved ones on hospice. And all of our donations go towards helping these families, whether it be paying their rent, paying their electric bill, helping out with burial assistance. We also provide free counseling and just support during this difficult time for these families.
It is so stressful on families to think that they are going through all of this to provide care for someone and then not feel cared for themselves. They have to struggle between feeling like, I need to pay my rent, but I need to be with my wife or my child or my parent. And that is a decision that nobody wants to have to think about.
You're so involved in what's going on around you and so involved in what's going to happen next and what am I going to do without her and what am I going to do with the kids and how am I going to do this? You don't even think about it. Now I think about it. It was huge. It was a huge help.
This year, as we head into our 5th year of operation, we're seeing about 20 families a year as far as grants are given out. That number is exceeding, as more people are discovering about Beloved Foundation and what we offer, because we are such a unique service. Nobody else is giving grants like we do.
In order to grow, we need people who are willing to partner with us, and whether that's a monthly donation or a one-time donation, every little bit helps, and all of the money that you donate goes towards that family, and it goes right where they need it the most.
The more people that are out there able to give, the more it's going to reassure me, because then I can tell my families there are funds and they're working very hard to get people to donate to Beloved Foundation, and that there are people who understand how important it is and how much it makes a difference for people who are at all walks of life. I mean, we know cancer, it hits people from infants, you know, to the elderly. So whatever age individual has received that cancer diagnosis, that there's no more treatment, to know that that loved one, that family member can stay home and care for them, and they don't have to worry about who's going to care for them, that they can be there at bedside because somebody else has cared enough to give. Somebody else has cared enough to invest in Beloved. You can't know how much it means to a family unless you've actually been there, and I've been there on both sides. So I just hope that something that I say can make a difference.
And you know there's no sleep tonight. Well, I'll find you where you are. When the darkness gains its ground and no light in life is found, I'll find you where